Hello and welcome back. Ron Ball speaking. Get ready for an exciting FIFA World Cup 2026 clash. Spain versus Belgium. This match is a simulation made in PES 21, completely recorded and edited by me. There is no real life footage here. Everything is created just for entertainment. So enjoy the game and let's begin. Welcome to Runball. We are ready for a massive showdown in FIFA World Cup 2026 quarterfinal. It's Spain versus Belgium. This is the best 21 simulation, fully recorded and edited for entertainment purposes, bringing you a realistic AI versus AI football experience. Both teams are among the strongest in the world football. Spain, known for their control and quick passing, facing Belgium's powerful and attacking lineup. This promises to be a high-intensity battle from start to finish. The atmosphere is electric, the players are ready, and everything is set for a thrilling encounter where only one team will move one step closer to the World Cup glory. Stay with Run Ball. This is going to be a match you don't want to miss.
With the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained. But if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So it's away we go then. Pedri. Nico Williams. Laporte. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. And here's Oyarzabal. Williams. He's free. Tries a shot! And somehow it stayed out. Onana. Castagna. Tielemans. De Kalpa. And here's Doku. Tielemans. Cleared without complication. De Bruyne with the short one. He's got options in the box if he gets it. Climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Nico Williams. Pedri. That's very neat. Onana did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Decent chance! Split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And that has been cleared. And it's Rodri. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Castagna. De Bruyne. Castagna. Tielemans. That is good strength. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Teat. Onana. De Bruyne. Castagna, and he goes cross-field. De Kalpa. Doku. De Kalpa. Doku. Onana. And here's Openda. Openda!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rodri, aim forwards. Yamal going full steam down the flank. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. De Bruyne with a definite foul there. De Kalpa. Doku. De Kepa looks to the other side. De Bruyne. And it's Castagna. Tielemans. Onana. And here's a goes for a shot! Onana played out towards the right wing. De Bruyne, and that's aimed into the middle. Howson clears it away. Belgium have reclaimed it. Now it's Doku. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Oh, can he get onto this? Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes on a charge down the left. Nico Williams. That has been knocked clear. And that's been won straight back. Rodri. Openda. De Bruyne. Castagna. Teat. Castagna. De Bruyne. Tielemans. De Kalpa. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rodri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Teat. Tielemans. Onana. Openda knocks it out wide. Now that's well seen too. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Nico Williams. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Lovely bit of skill. Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Castagna. De Bruyne. Out for a throw. And it's De Bruyne. Onana. De Bruyne. Castagna. And here's De Bruyne. That is a brilliant interception. Nico Williams. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Cucurella. Cucurella puts them all in. And they've got rid and reclaimed it in a trice. Looking for a decent ball in. Tielemans gets it clear. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro takes aim and crosses. No, that's too long. Witsel. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Now he's off and running. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. And here's Oyarzabal!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Tielemans. De Kauper. Tielemans. Onana. De Kauper. De Bruyne. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Doku. Tielemans. Onana. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Castagna puts them all in. Yamal moved on forwards. Yamal. Tielemans. De Kuiper shifted upfield. Doku puts them all in. Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Kubasi. Howson. And it's played forward. Cucurella. Rodri. And it's Porro. And here's Oyarzabal. He's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Oyarzabal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pedri. Yamal. And he has been fouled there. He is just caressing the ball. De Kauper. Doku. Witzel, played towards the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Onana. Onana, forwards and with intent. Yamal. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Howson. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Rodri. Oh, it's a great ball here. Williams. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Williams. Oh, sweet feet. Pedri. Looking here to chip it through. Out of play for a throw. A chance to play it in. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Keeper's dealt with that. Now it's Pedri. Shoots! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, that's a great effort. There was very little back there to indicate what was coming.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. Doku. Tielemans. Over to the left. Oh, that's nice. Plenty waiting in the middle. Doku. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Openda. Takes a shot! Smashing header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Williams. Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Up he goes! Tielemans, gently done. De Kalpa. To Kuiper, played over towards the opposite flank. Tielemans. Onana. De Bruyne. Onana. Tielemans. Witzel. Pedro Porro does really well to win the ball there. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Williams. And it's Cucurella. And here's Nico Williams. Time to deliver. Played into the middle. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Tielemans. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. And here's Pedri. De Bruyne wins the duel this time. Teat. Onana. And it's played forward. Tielemans. Onana. Pedro Porro gets across to intercept that. Mikel Oyarzabal. Kubasi. Rodri. Yamal. De Bruyne. Teat. Onana. Tielemans. Onana. De Kaupa. De Kuiper chooses to go cross-field. And it's Castagna. Tielemans. De Kaupa. Tielemans. Nice physical challenge. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. That's good play. Cucurella crosses. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oyarzabal plays it short. Pedri with the cross. That's an excellent interception. Cleared away. And it's Rodri. Rodri. Yamal. Yamal! De Kaupa. Quarter of an hour played. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Laporte forwards and with intent. Onana. Doku. De Kaupa. Witsel. Played towards the other side. Castagna.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Proves too strong. And it's Tielemans. Castagna. Tielemans. De Kaupa. Nice control. Tielemans. And here's Openda. Real chance! Cucurella. Laporte. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella. Nico Williams looking to get on the end of this. That is lovely. There are a few waiting for it. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And he thumps it clear. Tielemans. That's a little off target. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. There will be a throw-in. Onana, it's an imaginative pass. Danger averted for now. And it's Castagna. It is a corner, good chance. It's a mighty effort! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Nico Williams. Laporte. Yamal. Played out to the right. Very nicely done. Tries a deft little ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Doku. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, such a clever touch. In once more. And they've got a throw. Tielemans. Doku. Oh, nice touch. Tielemans. And here's Doku. De Bruyne. Pedri. Out to the left it goes. Pedri, Williams, and it's Cucurella. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? Pedri, Yamal, and the shot! And that was very necessary. And claimed it back swiftly. Pedri, Yamal, Pedri, Cucurella. Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. And the shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Rodri usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Castagna. Mechela, aim forwards. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Looks to the other side. Nico Williams. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Tielemans moved on forwards. They get a throw in. Pedri. Pedri shifted upfield. Cucurella. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Witsel. To Kepa. And over towards the opposite flank. Onana. De Bruyne. Castagna. Onana. De Bruyne. De Bruyne forwards and with intent. Cucurella. Kubasi. Rodri. Howson. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mechela. Onana. Cucurella. Cucurella. Laporte. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Bruyne. That's really well manoeuvred. He can get that clear. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Teat. And a chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Rodri. Yamal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's De Bruyne. Onana. Great defending, strong and determined. Kubasi. Howson gently done. Castagna. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Onana. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yamal played into space. Witsel. Dom. And here's Openda. Openda! Lacking in accuracy. Kubasi played out to the left flank. And that was nowhere near his best. Nico Williams. Rodri. Laporte. Cucurella. Pedri. Moved on forwards. Nico Williams. Ball is over the line. Onana. De Bruyne, and he goes cross-field. Doku. De Kalpa. And it's De Kepa. Strong running down that left flank. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Tielemans. Doku. Onana. Openda. Openda! It's a loose ball. Can he stop? Could be danger here. Cross goes in there. Laporte can get it clear. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Williams. De Bruyne. Rodri. Yamal. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. That's a nicely weighted pass. Lovely feet. Hit into the middle. Cleared away. And it's played forward. It's Amadou Onana. Belgium have got it back and they'll have another go. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that. Shot a goal!
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. De Bruyne moves short. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Williams. Onana. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Doku. De Kalpa. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri. Nico Williams. Approaching the half-hour mark. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. Spread out to the left. Back into the middle. Cucurella looking to run onto it. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Openda. And it's Castagna. That is a great pick out. And that's a throw-in. And it's to Kepa. And here's Doku. Oh, it's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Onana. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. Nico Williams. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Williams' cross. No, that's not going to find its target. Witsel. Tielemans. Onana. De Bruyne. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Doku is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Pedro Porro puts the ball in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the...
Good chance here! Oh, that's a waste.
Spain have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Tielemans. Tielemans. Castagna. De Bruyne. Defending of the desperate variety. Back in once more. That's the throw. And it's to Keita. De Kalpa. And here's Doku. That's good play. He's cut it out. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Howson. Pedri. Doku.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Over to the left. Can he latch onto this? Cucurella. Williams. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Pedro Porro tries a cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pedri. De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. Yamal. Out towards the flank. That's a good run down the left. Nico Williams climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Onana. De Kalpa. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Castagna. Tielemans. And it's Castagna. De Bruyne. De Bruyne crosses. Pedri. Pedri, gently done. Tielemans. Castagna. That's really well manoeuvred. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Oh, that's well done, really robust. De Bruyne. Belgium going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Played towards the other side. Not the most accurate pass. Yamal. Pedri. Cucurella looks to the other side. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Well read, nice interception. De Bruyne. Castagna. It's run loose here. It's a throw-in. And here's De Bruyne. And it's Tielemans. Tielemans. De Kalpa. Looking for a decent ball in. A header! That is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Pedri. Rodri. Nico Williams. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Tielemans. Doku. Moved on forwards. Howson wins the duel this time. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella chips it through. Witzel, and he goes cross-field. Castagna. And it's Tielemans. It's a threat. Oh, Pender! Laporte. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Laporte forwards and with intent. Openda played through into space. De Bruyne. Oh, that's nice. Castagna. Castagna crosses. Rodri. Pedro Porro. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Howson. Howson shifted upfield. Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. And it's Cucurella. Yamal. Very nicely done. Yamal played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. Rodri. Here's Here's Oyarzabal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. Nico Williams. That's tidy. Pedri. Yamal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Goes for goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Spain really have been deserted by their composure and allowed frustration to take over, and it's not a good sign. Tielemans.
And it's to Kepa. Succumbs to the pressure. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yamal chasing after it. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Out to the left it goes. Pedri. Nico Williams. Now it's Williams. Here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Gets good distance on it. Referee's given a throw. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. So who's he picking out? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tielemans, he's gone direct here. Castagna. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Kubasi. Pedri. Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. He's found a way through. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now it's Openda. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Cucurella. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And it's Porro. Ball's gone out of play. De Kuiper chooses to go cross-field. Castagna. And here's De Bruyne. Onana. And here's Doku. Oh, good ball. Oh, Penda! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Pedri. Pau Kubasi played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Openda. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Mikel Oyarzabal. Kubasi. Half-time getting close now. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella going full steam ahead down the left flank. Williams. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Nico Williams. Nico Williams tries across. And that's a dangerous ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Tielemans attacks.
Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Now it's Doku. And it's De Kuiper. And that's a throw-in. In again. Now it's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. Yamal. Vicious ball here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Yamal. Spain have reclaimed it. Nico Williams. Onana defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Nico Williams. Castagna. Tielemans. Oh, can he get onto this? What a throw in. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oh, it's played into the area. It's really well cleared. Tielemans. De Kuiper. That's really well manoeuvred. Looks to the other side. De Bruyne picks it up out wide. Howson is there and he can get that clear. And it's Tielemans. And here's De Bruyne. Laporte. Cucurella. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball that. It's gone for a throw-in. Onana. De Bruyne. Looking for a decent ball in. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, it's come loose. And the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Belgium are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
And he's managed to get free. Witzel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yamal. Castagna. Teat. Onana. Tielemans. Onana. Succumbs to the pressure. Great defending, strong and determined. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro looking to get on the end of this. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedro Porro wants to play it back. Deftly away. De Bruyne. Castagna. Tielemans. Nice physical challenge.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Castagna. Rodri. Kubasi. Pedri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams looks to get on the end of this. Onana. Witzel. And it's played forward. Onana. Here's Openda. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Out of play for a goal kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Castagna. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. Howson, aim forwards.
Tielemans.
And it's Castagna. Rodri wins the duel this time. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Oyarzabal. Yes, great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Witzel does well to get it back.
Tielemans.
Played towards the other side. And it's De Bruyne. Castagna. They get a throw in. Castagna has it in a wide position. Castagna puts the ball in. Gets it away. Onana. Castagna. De Bruyne. Onana.
Tielemans.
And here's Doku. Here's Openda. And he shoots! And that's caused a worry or two.
Openda is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Pedro Porro. Rodri. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Onana did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's De Bruyne. Onana. Onana, gently done.
Tielemans.
Oh, good spread. Onana. It's anyone's ball now. Up he goes! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Openda certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Nico Williams, now he's off and running. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Pedri. De Bruyne. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Nico Williams gets across to intercept that. Oyarthabal. Nico Williams. Pedri looking understandably energised after his goal. Good chance here! Castagna. And it's De Bruyne. And here's Openda. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cucurella. Rodri. Yamal. Witsel. Here's Openda. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pedri. And it's De Bruyne. Doku. It's run loose here. Mikel Oyarthabal. Kubasi. It's gone out for a throw-in. Doku turns and goes back. And it's to Kepa. Cleared away. De Bruyne. De Bruyne, and he's gone backward here. And here's Openda. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Time to deliver. And here's Oyarthabal. There are a few waiting for it. Castagna forwards and with intent. Openda. Tielemans. Openda. Doku. Openda. Now it's Yamal. Well timed, excellent interception. Witsel. Tielemans. Witsel aim forwards. De Bruyne is onto it in a flash. And here's De Bruyne. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? Tielemans. Doku! And it's Porro. Pedro Porro charging forward down that flank. Pedri. Nico Williams. Oh. Rodri. Now it's Yamal. Could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Teat. That's really well manoeuvred. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Onana shifted upfield. De Kalpa. Doku. De Kalpa. De Kalpa's cross. He's there to get rid. Belgium have got it back and they'll have another go. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Castagna really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Tielemans. De Bruyne. Nico Williams does really well to win the ball there. And it's Tielemans. Tielemans. Belgium have a free kick. Oh, he's hit the bar! And they got rid. Tielemans. That's surely a foul, free kick. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Tries to get it clear. Here's a corner. De Bruyne with the short one. De Bruyne. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Openda. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Tielemans. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, what a climb! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Oyarzabal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Punched away. And it's played in here. Defending of the desperate variety. Cucurella. Cross to the back post. Spain awarded another corner. Oyarzabal goes short. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Clipped into space. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cucurella. Nico Williams. It'll be a throw-in. Cucurella. Pedri. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Played with finesse. And he thumps it clear. Now it's Yamal. Has a shot! And it's hoisted clear. And it's Cucurella. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Clear away. Pedri. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
And it's Rodri. Pedri tries a deft little ball. Castagna is there and he can get that clear. Cucurella. And here's Pedri. That's the throw. De Kalpa. And it's Tielemans. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal. He's free, he has got space. Pedro Porro, he put it. Pedri! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spain have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Played out to the right. Pedri. Muscular approach does pay off here. Nico Williams. Cucurella. That's tidy. Spain, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. So who's he picking out? Nico Williams opts to play it back, and he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Pedri. Tries a measured ball. It's out for a goal kick. Onana. De Bruyne. De Bruyne chooses to go cross-field. De Kalpa. And here's Doku. Tielemans. Now it's Doku. Doku. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Openda really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Pau Kubasi played out to the left flank. Onana. Onana gently done. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Laporte. Pedri. Rodri, spread out to the left. Going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Doku. To Kepa, head over towards the opposite flank. Castagna. De Bruyne. And it's Tielemans. Castagna, and that's aimed into the middle. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Onana concedes a free kick for that. Found some space. Might be dangerous. And a chance!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Onana. De Bruyne. And it's played forward. Cucurella aim forwards. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Cucurella drives forward on the overlap. To cut it out. Doku. De Kalpa. Doku. Witsel. Castagna. De Bruyne. And it's Castagna. Onana. Castagna. Oh, that's neat. Onana. Tielemans. Out to the right. Throw it. Nico Williams. Pedri. Kubasi. Yamal chasing after it. Great defending, strong and determined. Searching passes played there. Kubasi gets it away. And it's hoisted clear. Oyarzábal running the ball. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Nico Williams goes on a charge down the left. Done delicately. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Kubasi. And here's Oyarzábal. Now it's Williams. Pedri. Chance, surely! It's off target and by Unai Simon. Long ball by the goalkeeper. De Bruyne. And here's Openda! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Openda actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Tielemans. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne, oh, good spread. Pedri. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Howson. Witsel. Doku. And here's Openda. Tielemans. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Crossed into the box. Cucurella getting this one clear. That'll be a throw-in. De Bruyne, oh, it's played into the area. Corner it is. They've played it short. And the shot's on here. And it's Castagna. Tielemans, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Kubasi. Howson. Howson, gently done. He has found the way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Bruyne. Doku. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Cucurella. Aim forwards. Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Out to the left it goes. De Kalpa. Tielemans. And it's played forward. De Kalpa. Doku looking to run onto it. Doku. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tielemans. De Kalpa. And it's De Keeper. Tielemans. Onana. Proves too strong. Laporte. Cucurella. Rodri. Laporte. A crossfield changing the point of attack. Yamal. Howson. Pedri. Castagna. De Bruyne. Tielemans spread out to the left. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Cucurella. Teat. Tielemans. Tielemans played out towards the right wing. Howson is there and he can get that clear. Castagna. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
Oh, that's a real disappointment as well, after he worked so hard to just get into position and get on the end of that in the first place. A lot of effort for very little reward.
Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. Laporte. Rodri. Howson. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Onana. Tielemans shifted upfield. Doku. Oh, that's nice. Tielemans. Across it goes. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Oh, nice touch. Whistle's gone, that's foul. it's been taken short. And it's Castagna. And that's a dangerous ball. Rodri forwards and with intent. And here's Doku. And he's well positioned. He's had a shot! And it's to Kepa. And here's Tielemans. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Nico Williams. Cucurella. He's in plenty of space here. Williams. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Williams. Castagna. Mechelen. Tielemans. And here's Openda. To Kepa, looking to hit the byline here. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Tielemans. Goes for the shot! But couldn't steer it in. Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. Nico Williams. Openda. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Tielemans. Danger averted for now. De Bruyne plays it short. Oh, what a climb! Final touch was poor. Good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Onana. De Bruyne. De Kalpa. And here's Doku. That is lovely. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. Teat wins the duel this time. Doku. Here's Openda. Succumbs to the pressure. Openda has got himself a free kick. And it's Castagna.
Oh, sweet feet.
Castagna crosses.
And it's kept out by a stubborn defence.
Mechelen
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Tielemans. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Tielemans. And here's Openda! Nico Williams. Cucurella. Howson. Pedro Porro. Onana. De Bruyne. Cucurella. Kubasi. Laporte. Tielemans. Great defending, strong and determined. Laporte. Howson. Laporte. Pedri. Cucurella. Castagna. And it's Tielemans. Looking here to chip it through. De Bruyne looking to get on the end of this. Pedri. Rodri. Laporte. Kubasi. Played towards the other side. Nico Williams chasing after it. Laporte. Calmly anticipates. Teat. Castagna. De Bruyne. De Bruyne has a look inside the box. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Tielemans. And here's Openda. Out towards the flank. Plenty waiting in the middle. Castagna puts them all in. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Kubasi. Laporte. Tielemans. Tielemans chooses to go cross-field. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Tielemans. Now it's Doku. Kubasi tries to clear. Oh, that's neat. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Pedro Porro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kubasi. Just about up to the hour now. Here's Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Hausen. Pedri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal looking to run onto it. That's good play. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedri. Kubasi. Pedri. Cucurella. Cucurella was on a run down the left wing. Swings it across. De Campa. Castagna gently done. De Bruyne. De Bruyne delivers. Laporte. Kubasi. Pedri. Nico Williams. Onana. And it's De Bruyne. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Tielemans. Oh, good spread. Cucurella. Laporte. Pedri. Cucurella. Cucurella shifted upfield. Teat. Nice physical challenge. Yamal. Oyarzabal. It's a good foot in there. Onana. And it's De Bruyne. Laporte. Rodri. Hausen. And it's played forward. Laporte. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pedri. Nikowitz. Laporte. Howson goes forward. Moved on forwards. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. It's a loose ball. Tielemans. De Kalpa. Aim forwards. Doku succumbs to the pressure. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, forwards and with intent. Tielemans. De Kuiper, and he goes cross-field. And it's De Bruyne. Delivered across. Defending of the desperate variety. Laporte gently down. Openda. Tielemans, that's an imaginative pass. Shapes to shoot! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Pedro Porro. Muscular approach does pay off here. Doku defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Castagna. Showing good feet. Tielemans. Onana. Tielemans. Doku. Knocks it out wide. Now it's De Bruyne. Cross in. Witzel cuts it out. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Rodri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. And played right into his path. Now it's Williams. Out to the right. Porro, and that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away. There will be a throw-in. And it's Rodri. Pedri. He's on it, can he get away? Williams. Openda. Pedri. Openda was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bruyne is onto it in a flash. Castagna wins the duel this time. De Bruyne. And he's making progress on the ball. Pedri. Rodri. Kubasi. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Moved on forwards. And it's Tielemans. Onana. Back into the middle. Tielemans. And here's Doku. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, such a clever touch. Hit into the middle. And he's there to get it away. Kubasi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Onana. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedri. And it's played forward. And it's hoisted clear. Doku. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Onana. Witzel forwards and with intent. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Doku. Lovely bit of skill. And it's De Kuyper. Tielemans. It's a threatening and a shot! Back for a throw. Pedri. Howson. Kubasi. Rodri. Yamal. Kubasi. Nico Williams. Rodri. Kubasi. Rodri. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. He can get that clear. And it's Porro. And here's Yamal. Cross goes in there. Sells, claims it without any fuss. Ball's gone out of play. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's onside. Proves too strong. Yamal is fouled.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Too much on that, it's gone out. That's really well manoeuvred. And they've got a throw. Cucurella. Now it's Williams. Real chance! Oh, he put himself into a great position. Tielemans moved on forwards. Kubasi. Pedri. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Castagna. Caresses it through. De Bruyne looking to get on the end of this. Oh, can he get onto this? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nico Williams. Laporte. Howson. Kubasi. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Tielemans. Onana. Castagna. Onana. De Bruyne. And he's picked it up out wide. Castagna crosses.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Pedro Porro. Played towards the other side. Onana. Tielemans. Nice physical challenge. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Onana. And it's De Bruyne. Castagna, now here's the delivery.
Belgium truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedri. Laporte shifted upfield. Pedri. Kubasi. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Onana. De Kalpa. Doku. Doku played over towards the opposite flank. Castagna. De Bruyne. De Bruyne tries making a foray down the right. Aimed in towards the centre. Ball is over the line. De Bruyne crosses. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Yamal. Rodri. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Nico Williams. Now it's Oyarzabal. Over to the left. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella, and that's aimed into the middle. And they've got rid. Spain have reclaimed it. Nico Williams. Lovely feet. So who's he picking out? Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Rodri. Nico Williams. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Doku looks to get on the end of this. De Kalpa. Castagna. That's very neat. Tielemans succumbs to the pressure. Mikel Oyarzabal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Openda, and he's searching through. Rodri. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Tielemans, and it's Castagna. Witsel, and it's played forward. Pedri. Laporte forwards and with intent. Onana. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's De Kuiper. De Kuiper, and he's gone backward here. And here's Doku. Now it's up 10, and he's had a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Onana. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Aim forwards. Oh, red, nice interception. Tielemans. Doku. Strong running down that left flank.
Belgium really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Oyarzabal. Yamal. Oyarzabal. And the keeper has it. Castagna. Rodri. Nico Williams. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. And that's been repelled. Pedri made out to the left flank. In once more. Witsel clears it away. And That has been cleared. Driving on and making good progress. And here's Openda, and it's Tielemans. Excellent. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. That has been knocked clear. Pedri. De Kalpa. Unana. Cucurella. Pedri. And it's played forward. Castagna cuts it out. De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Howson is there and he can get that clear. Cucurella. Pedri. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Porro. Tielemans does really well to win the ball there. De Kuiper shifted upfield. And it's De Kuiper. Doku. Oh, nice touch. Played into the middle.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Now it's Doku. Firmly met. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Howson, gently done. Tielemans. Played into space out wide. Doku looking to run onto it. Moved on forwards. Rodri. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Witsel. Nico Williams. Yamal. Rodri. Onana tries to think it through. De Bruyne looking to get on the end of this. Nico Williams. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Kubasi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Cucurella. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Climbs up big! Who will be livid with himself? Tielemans. Castagna. And it's De Bruyne. Castagna. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tielemans, played out towards the right wing. Spain are coasting towards victory. Onana. Castagna. Oh, it's played into the area.
Belgium truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Tielemans. Played out to the right. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Great defending, strong and determined. De Bruyne. And it's to Kepa. Oh, sweet feet. Pedri. Laporte. Doku. Onana. And here's Openda. Now it's the shot a goal! The pass is intercepted. Pedro Porro forwards and with intent. Onana wins the duel this time. And it's De Bruyne. He is just caressing the ball. Tielemans spread out to the left. Oh, they could be caught out here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Unai Simon sends that a long way. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's to Kepa. Tielemans. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
That's a throw. That's going to go a long way. Oh, such a clever touch. Yamal, decent chance! And he should have made it four.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
De Bruyne in acres of space out wide.
Belgium really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Brilliantly cut out. Rodri. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedri. Laporte. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Oyarzabal played out to the left flank. De Bruyne. Belgium to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. And it's played forward. Castagna. De Bruyne. De Bruyne going full tilt down the right-hand side. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Oyarzabal. Teat. Teat shifted upfield. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. 5 minutes left on the clock. Rodri. Onana. Doku! Nico Williams. Cucurella. Laporte. Aim forwards. Tielemans. Teat. Tielemans. Doku. De Kalpa. Last chance, perhaps. And that's played in low.
Belgium truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Yamal. It's a mighty effort! Castagna gets it clear. Pedri. Nico Williams. Rodri. Laporte. Pedri. Nico Williams. Nico Williams tries a cross. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Danger averted for now. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. Kubasi. Howson. Pedri. Yamal. On time, excellent interception. De Bruyne. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Lobbed in behind. Oh, he's found support out wide. He is through here. Looking for a decent ball in. And it's Cucurella. Petri. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Nico Williams, well, they're labouring their way towards the opposition goal here, Peter, and this needs a much livelier solution.
De Bruyne chasing after it. Castagna. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Rodri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri. Cucurella. Laporte. And it's Cucurella. Oh, played through for the wide man. Onana. De Bruyne. Castagna. Lovely feet. Cross needs to be good. Belgium could have here their final chance. Deftly away. And it's Tielemans. Now it's Doku. Doku. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Kubasi. Pedri. Rodri. Pedri. Laporte aim forwards. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Here's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Teat. De Bruyne. Nice control. And it's Tielemans. Onana. Tielemans. Oh, good spread. Out of play for a throw. Moment. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Cucurella. Kubasi. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Yamal. Pedri. Laporte. Laporte shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Tielemans. De Kalpa. Doku. Doku. That's good play. Tielemans. Takes a shot! Laporte. Cucurella. Nico Williams. The referee's awarded a free kick. He is shown with a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Hausen. Kubasi. Yamal. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Teat, shifted upfield. Tielemans. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice physical challenge. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Nico Williams. Rodri. Pedri, and it's lofted through here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And claimed it back swiftly. De Kalpa. Teat. Witsel. Looks to the other side. De Bruyne. Onana. Castagna. He is just caressing the ball. De Bruyne. Oh, nice touch. Played out to the right. Showing good feet. Can he finish? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Belgium really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And it's De Kuiper. Hausen tries to clear. That'll be a throw. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne. De Bruyne delivers. Out to the left it goes. Yamal. Yamal played out towards the right wing. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Yamal. Yamal, oh, good spread. Moved on forwards. Tielemans. And here's Optenda. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. De Bruyne! And the ball's come loose here. And it's Castagna. Castagna, he's gone backward here. Tielemans. Onana. Doku played out to the left flank. Oh, that's neat. Cleared away. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Kubasi. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Cucurella. Nico Williams. Pedri aimed forwards. Castagna clears it away. clear.
Spain really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Tielemans. De Kuiper shifted upfield. And here's Openda. Doku tries a cross. Howson. Rodri. Howson. Pedri. Laporte gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Openda. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Moved on forwards. Pedri. Nico Williams. And he's well positioned. Oyarzabal! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
De Bruyne is onto it in a flash. Castagna. Onana. A searching ball out wide. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. And it's played forward. And it's De Kuiper. Tielemans. De Kuiper. Tielemans. Onana. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oyarzabal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Teat. Castagna, 2 assists to his credit already. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Tielemans. Now it's Doku. Doku showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Castagna. Oh, such a clever touch. Nice physical challenge. What a throw-in. Castagna. De Bruyne. There are a few waiting for it. And here's De Bruyne. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
De Bruyne with the short one. Tielemans delivers. Cleared away. It's gone for a throw-in. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Mikel Oyarzabal. Nico Williams. Spain keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Cucurella. Proves too strong. Tielemans. And here's Doku. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Pedri. And here's Openda. And it's Castagna. And here's Openda. Big chance! It'll be a throw-in. Yamal. Howson. Good work on the right flank here. Kubasi. Howson. Pedri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Oyarzabal! Decent hit and on target. Witzel. Onana. Teat, and he goes cross-field. Openda gets a good foot in there. And the referee's awarded a free kick. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Nico Williams getting this one clear. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tielemans. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Nico Williams. Cucurella. Pedri. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Openda. Doku. Tielemans. Doku. Pedri. Rodri. Openda. Tielemans. Spread out to the left. Yamal. Pedri. Nico Williams. Laporte. Nico Williams. And he cuts out the supply. Doku. Yamal, Pedro Porro, Rodri. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps. And it's Cucurella. Oh, sweet feet. Williams. Gets it away. And there goes the final whistle.
The final whistle is blown and the match comes to an end. I'm Ron Ball and thank you for being a part of this experience. This was a simulated match created using PES 21. If you enjoyed it, make sure to support the channel and stay tuned.